After a 6-week theatrical trial between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, the Pirates of the Caribbean Island came out as the winner in the defamation case he had filed against his ex-wife. The actor won all the three accounts and was delighted after the judgment was announced. However, it doesn't seem that Heard is very eager to let the matter go and acknowledge the jury's verdict. So what does it mean? You need to watch this video till the end to know why Amber is not happy with the jury's decision. Here we begin. After the verdict was announced, it looks like Amber was not at all fine. It may not surprise you all, but Amber Heard alleged that she did not receive fair articulation on social media during her court lawsuit against her ex-husband Johnny Depp. You must have seen that during their legal case, Johnny Depp got so much support from social media which agitated Amber. And now Amber Heard is dealing with the jury's judgment after her tumultuous legal battle with her ex-husband Johnny Depp ended. In a clip that was from the conversation that aired on Today Monday morning, Heard was seen chatting about understanding where the jurors came from. Guthrie, the reporter, told very frankly to Heard that the jury looked at the evidence she presented, heard her testimony, and did not believe her. They thought she was lying, and in response, the Aquaman actress said they could make a judgment and not come to that conclusion. She said again that the jurors had sat in those seats, and they had heard over 3 weeks of nonstop relentless testimony from paid workers, and towards the end of the trial, they made her the loser. When Guthrie inquired about her to substantiate that she doesn't accuse the jury, the star said she didn't blame them, she understood. She further said that this was because Johnny is a beloved character and people feel that they know him and that he is a fantastic actor. She continued that the host reminded her guests that the jury's work is not to be overwhelmed and to look at the facts and evidence. But again, how could they, after hearing 3.5 weeks of testimony about how she was a non-credible person and not believe a word that came out of her mouth? So earlier this month, the 7-person jury arrived at a verdict in the trial that began on April 11th, agreeing that Depp, who is 59, proved that Heard defamed him in her 2018 op-ed about coming forward with sexual violence allegations. And if you have watched the trial, you must have noticed how Depp maintained that he never charged Heard and claimed that she physically abused him. And as the evidence was true from Johnny's side, the jury awarded Depp $15 million in damages. Still, Heard will still have to pay $10.35 million due to a Virginia law limiting punitive impairments, and the judge reduced the amount. In her countersuit, Heard won one of the 3 defamation counts and was granted $2 million in damages. And as soon as the verdict was announced, the Pirates of the Caribbean star and his fans commemorated the ruling after it was read in court in Fairfax County, Virginia, with the actor saying the jury gave his life back in a statement. On the other hand, Heard called the judgment a setback for women. Her lawyer, Elaine Bradhoff, said recently that her client wants to appeal the verdict. In another preview of the interview, we see that Heard also spoke about how social media influenced the trial. Let's hear what she said. First, she said that she doesn't care what one thinks about her on what judgment they want to make about what happened in the privacy of her home in her marriage, behind closed doors. She doesn't think the average person should know these things, so she doesn't take them personally. But even somebody sure that she deserves all that this hate and vitriol, even if they think she's lying, still couldn't look her in the eye and tell her that they think there's been a fair representation on social media. Heard added that no one cannot tell her that they think this has been fair. In a statement obtained by People, a spokesperson for Heard addressed why she agreed to participate in the televised interview. The spokesperson said that Johnny Depp's legal squad blanketed the media for days after the ruling with multiple statements and interviews on television, and Depp himself did the same on social media. Ms. Heard just intended to react to what they aggressively did last week. She did so by communicating her thoughts and feelings, much of which she was not authorized to do on the witness stand. So that's all for today. What do you think about this video? Let me know in the comments and subscribe for more.